Hello. Hey, Greg here. Hope you're well. And here's a new idea I was just starting to think about last night. It's kind of funny making these videos. I guess it's kind of fun to watch oneself, but then one's eyes aren't looking into the camera. One's eyes are looking down at the screen. I don't know why the eyes are interesting. Why are the eyes interesting to watch? Anyway, another idea was just playing with last night and this morning. I was thinking about how a person chooses gifts when they need to give someone a gift. And it can be kind of difficult, or at least my family agrees that it is difficult to choose gifts. I don't know if everyone feels that way. Probably not, but a lot of us probably do. But I started thinking, when I want to give someone a gift, like let's say I want to give my brother a gift, I guess the way I've always thought about it is, what would my brother like, and who is my brother, what is his personality like, and what would match his personality. But I started thinking, maybe another way to think about how to choose a good gift would be to ask oneself, well, what would I like to get as a gift? What are the things I would like to get as a gift? Well, I wouldn't mind, for example, if someone bought me a magazine about popular culture, music, art, and movies, that would be a nice gift. That's a gift I would enjoy. So then I started saying, is there anyone I know, when I need to give a gift, like I'll need to give them in 6 months for Christmas, there probably is someone I know who would enjoy a magazine like that. Or that magazine idea could be a springboard to maybe getting them a magazine about something in that realm of popular culture. Now I'm thinking of my sister-in-law, my brother's wife. I could get her a magazine for a gift, and it could be about popular culture, or now I'm thinking she might like one about couture, which my understanding is that couture is the height of fashion. It's women's fashion made, it's maybe one garment made for one woman and just made for her. It's fascinated me for a while, but that would probably be interesting to my sister-in-law. Maybe a book about couture. But you can, and so I'm not exactly giving her the gift I would like to get. Well, actually, I would enjoy a book about couture as far as that goes, but probably not as much as her. But you can see that I started with asking myself, what would I like to get? And then I was rather easily able to associate to what might she like to get. And that was easier than just starting with the question, what would she like to get? When I think of it that way, it's a bit harder on my brain for whatever reason. But instead start with the question, what would I like to get? I might like to get a nice set of soap. And you see, that's got me thinking, when I need to give someone else a gift, I'm pretty sure there's people in my life who could enjoy a nice set of soap. The kind of funny thing about that is that when I started saying to myself, I would enjoy a gift of some nice soap, it got me thinking, I could start investigating soap before I even need to give a gift. Where I live, there's a mall with several shops that are pretty dedicated purely to soap. And I could walk into those stores. I've been interested in soap anyway. I'd like to know how it's made and what it's made out of. I could walk into those stores and start learning more about soap. I could ask the people who work there, what's it made of, how is it made, how do you choose the best soap, how can you choose soap for another person, and so on and so on. I could do that before I even need to give a gift, and that would prepare me when I actually do need to give a gift. Well, first of all, it'd be fun to learn about soap. I mean, who knows, I might, by learning those things, I might, because when I do need to buy soap for myself, I might become smarter about it. I might be more of a, I might buy a better soap because I'll know what makes soap good. But second of all, when I need to give a gift, now I'll have been informed ahead of time. I'll have gathered lots of info, and it'll be easier. I won't be, lots of times you're buying gifts at the last minute, aren't you? Thinking of what you want to buy and then rushing out and buying it. That kind of sucks. But by thinking this way, you know, what would I like to get? It's leading me down that soap trail. I can learn a lot about soap before I ever even need to give a gift. And then when I do need to give a gift, it's gonna be a lot less anxiety for me. So that's pretty good. What else would I like to get? Probably a picnic basket full of like delicatessen type food like salami and cheese. Well, you see, it's the same deal. I can start looking into where do you get that. Now, of course, you could do it the other way. You could say, what would my niece like to get? Try to think of it, and then start investigating it ahead of time. But I'm finding it's easier when I first ask myself, what would I like to get? So I don't know why exactly, except of course we know ourselves the best of all, I guess, so it might make a little bit of sense that that we could think the most quickly and easily of what we'd like to get. Anyway, it's a way of thinking. Some of my videos are about ways of thinking, I believe. I just came upon this idea. I hope it'll be useful to me and maybe to you too.